Whew. Hey everybody, this is your girl Jasmine Woods, as known as Two Serious Mom 23, or you can call me It's a Mom and Daughter Thing. Um, I'm coming at you guys with this short video. I'm gonna try to make this short. I know I said it a lot. I know. And it'll be a long video. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try to make this a short video because I'm talking about life lessons. So, I learned two life lessons recently and I want to share it with you guys. Hopefully, this video is you guys, hopefully you can through this video you guys can get some encouragement. You can, just be encouraged. So anyway, on to the lessons that I learned this week or whatever. You guys, first lesson I learned: stop letting your friends, your family, your loved ones, your boss, your co-worker, your haters, whoever, tell you or tell you who you are. When you know who you are, stop letting them throw your past in your face. Stop letting them trying to dictate where you are in God by what they think you are at. They don't know your prayer life. They don't know your word. They don't know your word life. They don't know your prayer life. They don't know your relationship with God. Stop letting their opinion even matter. Because I had to learn that, you guys. I'm not gonna tell no lie. I was seriously upset. Well, not so much upset, but I was kind of taken back by a situation that happened with two of my relatives when they were trying to tell me about myself as a Christian godly woman. And I'm looking at them too as if like, who are they talking to? Because I know they cannot be talking to me in my walk with God, because I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm all that holy. But I know that I'm striving. Hold on, you guys. But I do know that I'm striving to be the best one of God I can be. And I don't need nobody judging me on based on where I'm at right now. Because this is on the beginning. This is only the beginning stages of God transforming me into who He wants me to be. And when I am fully transformed, when they really see the blessing of God reigning in my life, they're gonna go from talking about me to wondering, how did I get blessed like that? How did um I get such and such? Because you know that's how people do. They it's like they try to watch your lifestyle. They watch how you living to see how you carry yourself. They try they just try. But don't let people dictate your relationship with God. Don't let people tell you where you are with God. Don't let people throw your past in your face. Because for one, God is the only one you need to please. I'm gonna say that again. God is the only person you need to please. Because at the end of the day, when God gets ready to crack those skies open, and He sent His Son Jesus back for those who is waiting upon His arrival, and when we are caught up in heaven, and He cracked open those two books of life, we need to be focused on having our names written in that book more than what people is trying to tell us who we are or who we used to be or who they think we still are based on our past. I'm not my past, and my past is not me. What I did back then is not who I am now. What I am doing now is who I am. I am a woman of God seeking to be better, seeking and striving to be the woman of God wants me to be. So that's who I am. The Jasmine I was back then when I was at college camp, when I used to be a drinker, when I used to be a smoker, when I used to, you know, have multiple boyfriends. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself out there because I'm free now. I don't care. That was me back then. Cause me now is getting free from who I was back then. So I don't care about putting myself out there just a little bit. Because guess what? I'm free. And when you're free, you don't care. So based on who I was back then is not who I am now. So when I say don't let people throw your past in your face, don't let them throw your past in your face. Because they'll do that to the point where you'll be convinced, maybe I haven't changed. When you know deep down that you have. Because you're not doing what you used to do. You're not talking the way you used to do. You're not carrying yourself the way that you used to. So, yeah, that's the first lesson. And the second lesson is when God shows you the plan that the enemy has against you or the attack, the specific attack that he's about to do, pay attention. I'm talking about myself more than I'm talking about you guys because God shows me and God we have, as far as I'm concerned, I have a good relationship with God, but I want to make it even better. Each and every day, each and every hour, each and every minute, I want to make it better. Better, better, better. But for now, but at this point, I think it's good to. I think it's we him have a good relationship because God he shows me things. He shows me things even before it happens. Sometimes, so I see how the enemy was planning to attack me, but you guys, I was almost this close to falling for the trap because I either because I'm trying to say this because when I seen the enemy for who he was, I almost fell because for one, I felt guilty because 1 minute I'm strong and then I felt weak, and then when I was strong, I felt like I wanted to give in because he not only did the enemy use someone use a familiar face, he used a familiar circumstance to try to get me caught up. So when God shows you how the enemy plan on attacking you, keep your eyes open, keep your eyes focused, stay prayed up because you never know the thing that God is showing you how much it's about, how you'll never know how much it's going to help you. It may help you spiritually. It may help you physically, financially. You never know. You never know how it might, help you in the end. Because when he shows us something, he expects for us to take note and to, be able, so we can be able to stand against the enemy. Because you guys, like I said, I was about this close to falling, but I thank God that I didn't. Because like I said, even when I knew I was strong, I knew I did the right thing, I still want to give in. And as a single woman, I'm going to reveal just a small part of what it was. I wanted to give in to this man so bad that because for one, he was the first guy in years that I got serious about. And number two, I felt like we had a serious connection or we was like really, really in love. So, and then another thing I learned that even if it was love is never confusing. Love can be a many things, but it's never confusing. That's a lesson that I learned as a single godly woman. Love is a lot of things, but it's never confusing. If it's confusing, that means it's not love. And I had to learn that the hard way, you guys. The hard way. And the hard way was the very thing I'm talking about now. God showed me how the enemy was planning to use my ex against me, to make me fall, to throw me off course and off focus with him. So I literally just had to thank God for even showing me the attack of the enemy for what it was, and not allow myself, even when I wanted to give in, he didn't let me. Because you guys, I wanted to, trust me, but God wouldn't let me. All I could think about, what would happen if I was to give in. Why would I risk my ministry for him? Why would I risk my mentorships that I have my two teenage girls and my own daughter? Why would I risk all of that just for this guy who can't even bother? If he really, really loved me, he would have gave me a ring by now. Because me and him been dating on and off for the last, I'm going to say, ever since 2016. We've been dating on and off, you guys. We've been having roller coasters, like emotional roller coasters, like I don't know how to explain it, but like I said, if it was really love and it was really meant to be, we would have been married by now. So that's one of the hardest lessons right now that I'm dealing with. I've been grieving, as you guys can see from my face. I have been grieving. But at the same time, I'm learning to be strong. I'm learning to depend on God. I'm learning to let God be God. Because one day I will have my husband. One day my ministry will be bigger than what I ever imagined it to be. Because I believe in a size of a mustard seed. I have faith that I will get all that I desire once I give God what he desires out of me. So even if he don't, God is still good. God is still good. No, even if I don't, because I'm also learning that God don't have to give me nothing. He don't have to give me financial. He don't have to give me finances. He don't have to give me a husband. He don't have to give me the next breath in my body. But when he does give me those things, I'm not gonna take it for nothing for granted. Anything that God gives me, I'm not gonna take it for granted, because I understand God don't have to give me nothing. I'm his property. He's not he's not my sugar daddy. He's not my pimp. I can't pimp God for the things that I want. I can only pray and hope in faith that I get something that some of the desires of my heart. But at the same time, I'm placed on this earth to serve him. So at the end of the day, I want to be one of the women. True enough, yes, I want this, I want that. But at the end of the day, I also just want to be what God wants me to be. I want to be the woman of God that wants me to do. I want to do the things that he wants me to do for his kingdom. So, and I plan on becoming all of those things in a matter of his time, because I have to substitute my will for his will. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short because it's starting to get long again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I hope I said something in this video that was helpful to you guys. And I will try to do more videos like this and keep them coming, keep them consistent, keep it, informative. And hopefully you guys, like I said, you guys got some out of this. And I'll see you guys in my next video.